This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hey, everybody.
Today we talk about when people have to conserve water and food to get through a situation.
These are such good
Oh
stories.
my gosh, cigarettes, smoke, sausages, floods, a beach.
It's got everything.
Yeah, it did.
All of it.
Nathan discovers the price of beer.
What the hell is that about? We talk about gender reveals and how stupid they're becoming.
God, settle down, everybody.
Oh my God.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean.
On Nova 937.
It's 6:03. Happy Monday, friends. Nathan, Nat and Sean here.
Yeah.
Morning, everybody.
Yes. Thank you.
That's
Everyone,
some
thank you so
polite
much.
Post-weekend
Yeah, it's really
applause.
good. It's really
Yeah, anyone that's up right now deserves that applause.
good. Yeah.
It's true.
Most of you just getting home.
These weekends are getting shorter and shorter.
I know, but there are people, as I was just saying, that people are getting home because they went out last night and found themselves at someone else's house.
Imagine
They're thinking, Jesus,
going out on a Sunday
where
night.
am I, first of all?
You know those people that can that can go out on a Sunday sesh
Yeah.
and then they go for too late, right? And
Yeah.
literally are just getting home now and then they have a quick shower and then they might have
Turn it around.
like 15 minutes sleep and then go to work. There's people doing that today.
Heroes, is that what you're calling them?
doing?
Heroes.
So you can't be in
Heroes.
front of anyone or near anybody.
So, but they're not surgeons or operating heavy
But even
machinery.
then, you shouldn't be allowed to work retail. Whatever it is.
stuff
Yeah, but everybody's been there at some stage and just absolutely dying, thinking, how am I going to get through
No,
this day?
you're okay at the start though.
Yeah,
It's about 2
'cause you're
o'clock when
laughing,
you're
aren't you?
really
But even if you're on the side of the road digging a hole, I don't think you should be allowed to dig that hole. Imagine that you'd be looking at that hole just going, God, I want to lie in it.
you're not going to trust the stop go guy if he's
Imagine it. You can trust whether to stop or
Massive
go.
pile.
You could go to the gym or do the shopping or go to work.
But what if you went in a beachier direction?
You're only a what if away from a holiday with the What If app. Book accommodation, flights, packages and more.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
What's with the curls today?
Yeah, Ali,
Girls get the girls.
you put a bit of effort into your hair today.
Look a bit-
Well, I mean,
look
well
a bit
done.
Disney princess today.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's not that good. I just chuck the
Take your
headphones.
take your headphones off. Just show
It's
us.
not that
just Let them
good.
fall
Well,
down.
Look at that.
You can see that you've
yeah.
washed it clearly in the
So
last
you
48
just,
hours.
So you've
do
just
you
done
use
that.
a curling wand
Here.
No, I use a GHD straightener.
and then you just
And you
wrap
just
your
make
hair
some-
around
make
it,
some waves through
some
it.
tendrils.
Some tendrils, yeah, like Ursula.
and then brush it out a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just brush it out.
Yeah.
We got a job interview.
Did you wake up early this morning? Because you never would normally have time to tendril up your hair.
No, I actually just did it in the newsroom just
Yeah.
now.
Flat out.
So
Golly.
just waiting for some breaking news and
Yeah.
while you're
Sitting around
waiting for the
waiting.
wire to...
You know me, I'm always just sitting around doing nothing.
Because we work so hard, we don't have time to curl our hair.
No,
So true.
look at it. Not curly at all.
Straight,
I
straight
usually
out.
iron Natalie's out each morning.
Yeah, that's
This
true.
morning we just run off our feet.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
We want to talk about what happened over in Mexico. This is
Oh, my God.
unbelievable. Gender reveals. Let's just talk about the idea of gender reveals firstly. It feels like something that has been around for hundreds of years because everybody has to do one. But it's literally been the last
Yes.
decade.
It's a bit like Elf on the Shelf at Christmas, right? Elf on the Shelf is a new invention and
Yes.
people carry on like it's an ancient tradition and we have to do it. We can't have Christmas without Elf on the Shelf. Now you can't have a baby without having a ridiculously over-the-top gender reveal.
Is it only in America we see all this stuff come through? I haven't
No.
seen too many here, but what I'll say, if anyone's thinking of doing one, they're stupid, you're an idiot, don't waste your money.
Oh, look. If you want to do it, like, you know what,
Okay,
Sean?
okay.
I know there are two camps.
We're gonna-
I'm with you on one camp. It is stupid. But then on the flip side, you're having a baby and then say, your friends did it 5 years ago and you go, oh, wait, I want a gender reveal. I sort of get it.
But the other thing
But
is,
when it started,
literally nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like, people want you to have a happy, healthy baby. That's it. If it's a boy or a girl, people will ask out of interest, it's a boy or a girl? And then you tell them, you go, they don't need to know beforehand. They don't need, it's not that big a deal. Like,
They
you know
don't
what I mean?
care.
It doesn't deserve a party on its own.
Once you,
Thanks, Natalie.
once people stop putting food colouring in cake batter, that's
Yeah.
when it got a little bit crazy.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is why. So,
Maybe some confetti and a balloon. That's it. Nothing more.
So remember years ago, it was in 2000, well, a couple of years ago, 2021, a California couple's gender reveal began a wildfire.
Yeah.
It scorched
Yep.
7,000 acres of land. And the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection said that family was going to be held responsible for millions of dollars for the clean-up and damage. that
As
was
they should
caused.
be.
And
Like a
this,
stupidity.
and this here is just this is
Well,
so
this
tragic.
is
So
next
bad.
level. It's awful, this Mexican story.
So there is a video that has gone viral. It's got a couple that are smiling in front of a "Oh Baby" sign, right? So it's like big 3D letters, "Oh Baby." The video is filmed by party guests. It begins as a light aircraft drafted in to perform the incredible reveal comes into view as a small plane approaches. It releases pink smoke to signify the couple are having a girl.
Yep.
But as the pilot has dipped down to release the smoke, something's happened and the wing of the plane has been ripped off. Now, that sort of happened over the top of everyone, so everyone is cheering.
Yeah, because
Because they found out
Because,
that it's
oh
a
my
girl.
God, it's a girl. But no one's looked over the fact that the wing's been ripped off. This pilot has died. It's a 32-year-old pilot that was hired to do this. This is the sound of the gender reveal. Everyone cheers. The wing has come off, and people are still cheering.
they're cheering the gender reveal at this stage, which they now know is a girl. This guy's
Like,
crashed his
settle
plane.
down.
I don't
That's-
know. I just think once you... Okay, this is my thing with gender reveals. Each to their own. Do what you want to do. Have a great time, right? But nothing with explosives, fire.
Yes.
Nothing that can
Just cut a
harm
cake
people.
or pop a balloon. Seriously.
Yeah.
Calm down. No, burnouts. Like, oh, come on. Come on.
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Burnouts. That's the coloured tyres.
Yes. Yeah.
Where do you even buy those?
I don't know.
Imagine how much they are. Normal tyres are so expensive,
Yeah.
let alone getting one that's got pink in it.
The gender reveal shouldn't be like the opening of the Olympics. You know what I mean?
No, but it's so self-indulgent.
Exactly. Sean's spoken, everybody. Stop it.
Nathan, Nat and Sean in podcast form.
Nova's 100 grand or 100 in the hand.
Thanks to Liberty. Loans for free thinkers. Got a grand idea? Free think your way to a home, car or personal loan with Liberty today. Eligibility and conditions apply.
That, of course, was the musical stylings of our friend Dua Lipa, who is today's featured artist.
Casey gave us a call from Clarkson. Good morning, Case.
Good morning.
Hi, Casey. Did you have an expensive weekend?
I actually did, yes. I graduated, so
Oh,
Oh, did you?
congratulations,
Well done,
Kate.
buddy.
scary.
What in?
Nursing.
Oh,
Nursing,
sick.
great.
Awesome.
Right, so knowing that you're going into nursing, you probably need all the money you can get.
Well, you get to make a choice,
Yep.
Case. That's the beautiful thing. So here is your dilemma. Do you take $100 cash right now, knowing that's yours, or do you put yourself in the draw for 100 grand, knowing that as of today, there are 301 people in the draw? But of course, that goes up every day. Do you like those odds?
$100,000. Imagine that, Casey. You could buy the top of the range, upside down, hanging off your shirt watch that nurses wear.
I love that watch.
I think I'll go with the draw.
You're going to
Go
put
with the
yourself
Go in the draw.
Now,
She
there's
wants that
300
upside down on her shirt watch money.
Who wouldn't,
302 people in the running. All right, Casey. Well, good luck.
Amazing.
What are those watches worth? Anyone know?
Upside down, hanging off shirt nurse watches. I don't
You
know.
know, Case?
It's a bit of a Google.
Case, do you know?
Cassie?
I guess it depends
Casey?
which one you've got, but I just use like the Apple Watch on their little fob holder.
Yeah.
Oh, how modern.
Yeah, you are modern.
Can I
You are
tell
modern.
you?
Yes, Nath?
They're around they're like $80 and under.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
We should shower our nurses with those watches. That should be a state government.
Or we could just give them some more money.
Oh, nah. No, don't be silly.
I don't know. I don't know.
There's a site called nurseswatch.com.
Nurseswatch.com.au. Well, that sounds like a predatory.
It does, doesn't it? It doesn't, but it is nurses' watches.
So what is it? What's one?
Well, that one's $49.50. The first one there.
for upside down
No,
on your
you
shirt
get one for
watches.
$12.95, Nathan.
Oh no, I wouldn't trust my patient's care with that.
That one's $9.75.
No. I think around the $40 mark and above for my patient's care.
Just the best of the best for you. Well, Casey, you're in the draw, so good luck. Okay.
No, right.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
It happens every year, and I've never wanted to go. That's right, everybody.
Don't you reckon? But
Nah.
why not?
My time has passed for that.
Yeah.
that shenanigans.
All right, but throw yourself
In
back
your
in a few
day.
years. You'd go, man, that'd
Back
be
in the
unreal to
day,
go to.
Sean Burning Man, for shiz, I would have been wearing some feathered harness.
Yeah. Friends of mine went a few
Riding
years
a
ago,
penny farthing.
and it was like a harness and kind of a weird face mask thing made out. It looked half gas mask, half
Yeah, you go a bit
gimp
steampunk.
mask. Yeah, it was all over the
Did
place.
they have a ripping time, by the way?
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah.
Like what's not to love? But it's not for me. It's anything that's
And to
more
be
than-
honest, you know what it is?
more than 2 hours long. I'm like, no, that's
I don't
too
need
much.
time.
Just looks so exhausting.
No, but they're all having a
but if
great
you're in
time.
it, you're partying with all these celebrities who just popping
happen
up
to
out of
be there.
anywhere in the middle of the
I
desert.
know, but Sean, like, it's so kooky. Like, you're sleeping in a wheelbarrow.
Yes.
Like, the whole thing's just so. The whole thing's
You pay
just
extra
so
for
weird.
that.
You do, Natalie. The whole thing's just. I don't know. I just think that it looks exhausting, and yeah, it's not for me.
No, you're saying it's not for me now. Nathan
Not for me
Morris,
now. Even maybe
past
back in the
Nathan
day.
Morris would have.
the guy that gets off the boat after the
Frothed
day
over
boat and
Yeah.
is walking along
Yeah.
Applecross foreshore using people's hoses
When I
for a
took
drink
my
of
black
water.
plastic pants off because they were
Yes.
too hot. Yes, he would have gone.
Yes,
He would have had a great
he
time.
probably thought he was.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Well, I don't think he even would have a great time this year. Of course, we've seen the floods and the mud over there is absolutely insane. 73,000 people are stuck. A lot of them are taking to foot and trying to get out of there.
But it's not a short walk out.
It's not a
either.
short walk. No, you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yes,
You're in the middle
it's
of
the
nowhere.
Nevada desert.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not great.
Not great.
But the thing that is blowing me away is that these people who are in an area. This is in America, by the way. You're in America.
Mm-hmm.
They've been told to conserve their food and water because they can't get anyone to them and they can't get out.
They're going to have to start doing aerial food drops into the area at this rate.
I know.
It is.
This is so. Here's some of the people there.
Well, hello from a very soggy Burning Man. We're kind of screwed here. And normally we pack up today and leave tomorrow. And that's not happening. And it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. So I think we're stuck here for another 3 or 4 days before we can get off the supply.
A lot of people have already inventoried their food, and everyone is trying to at least have enough food until Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, but there's people who are just not even listening to any of these
No, that's
announcements.
right. Or
'cause they're off their chops.
They went too
they're
hard
off their
early, and they just don't have any food.
Yeah.
now.
Absolutely.
Well, guys, Casey Donovan's there.
Hopefully I'll be arriving in Sydney on my flight on Friday. Slim chance. Yeah, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
Oh.
Casey Donovan's there. The people, and even the people that are there are weird. Like, Casey Donovan, what are you doing? And Chris Rock. What are you doing? You're too old for that.
That's true. But was he performing there, maybe? Maybe he was performing there?
I don't know. No, would he be? I don't know. Maybe spoken word or something.
Okay,
wouldn't even
Stand-up
be,
comedy?
No, wouldn't even be stand-up. It's Burning Man. You can't do what you do there. You've got to do some whacked-out weird thing.
You do. At the front of someone's tent.
Like, exactly. Like, lie down with me and my 20 friends and let's make a human dream catcher.
Yeah. Chris Rock could be bang up to that, surely.
The only time I've ever had to conserve food and water, and it wasn't water, but it was food, was when I was in the Big Brother house, and that was because we got no food.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what was there was there.
You had to ration it out.
And like we even had to cut pita bread. You know how thin pita bread
Yes.
is. We had to cut that in half, and it was mouldy, by the way.
Yeah.
And we had to cut that in half and have half a pita bread each. And then we would toast it. So we'd toast the mould away because we thought that would kill mould. Does toasting mould kill
probably.
mould? Anyway, I'm alive.
Yeah, so that's...
And he
didn't
never had
starve or
COVID.
die
So
of
that's,
And I've never had COVID. Hashtag penicillin. Yeah.
that's right. I was going to ask you on that, Nate. So whilst you guys were doing that, there's always someone in the group who was trying to eat all the food though and stuff you up because people can't handle that. Did that happen?
Oh yeah. But there were cameras everywhere, so it sort of held people accountable. The only time I did steal somebody else's food when we were conserving food, and that was Mirabai. She's a vegetarian, and I realised that there was no cameras in the fridge, so I was starving because we had a big night the night before. So I just put my head in the fridge and then just like breathed in about 3 of her vegetarian sausages. So imagine a sausage right in the middle, going like just like pushing it in like a pencil and pencil sharpener.
Cooked or raw?
Raw. But it's vegan.
It's vegan.
No, I know, but
So I wasn't
still.
bleeding.
But still. Flavourless, raw, vegan sausages.
No, and to be honest, that was delicious for that day. We want to know if you've been in a scenario where you were forced to conserve food and water.
Yeah, I'm thinking, remember that time, all those flights, there was a thunderstorm hovering over Perth Airport, and there were planes that had landed, but they weren't allowed to offload and just sat there for 10 hours on the tarmac with whatever food they've got left on the plane.
Oh, wow.
Remember that? And not not knowing when it was going to clear up.
All right.
10 hours of that.
You've had to conserve your food and water. Why? We're going to give somebody a Scarborough
A trip to
Live.
Burning Man. Oh, no, I haven't.
A Scarborough Live voucher valued at $300 to spend at participating businesses in Scarborough, such as Rip Curl Scarborough.
Nice.
Oh, see you there.
How good is that? That's awesome. All right. Just tell us why you had to conserve your food and water. Nick's in the Vines. Hi, Nick.
Hey, how you going, guys?
Hey, good,
Buddy,
Nick. Good,
when
Nick.
did you have to conserve your food and water?
All right, so look, I used to drive road trains and got to Port Hedland and had a job out to Marble Bar. So what happened was big cyclone came through. This would have been about 3 years ago. Cyclone came through and heading from Port Hedland to Marble Bar, there's a couple of floodways there. So anyway, I'm at one end of the floodway heading towards Marble Bar. And the other guy, that same company I work for, was on the other side, you see, and he ran out of smokes, and so did Marble Bar, because everyone stocked up. So every time I drive a road train, I always
smoke?
Cigarettes.
cigarettes and that sort of stuff, you know. Cigarettes, and like the story gets better, but you say he's desperate for a couple of durries. So what I don't smoke, so I bought him a pack of cigarettes from Port Hedland, and I always carry a fishing rod or two in the truck, especially when you're going up north. You never know, you know, you're waiting for something, and you might be able to drop a line anywhere. But long story short, so I'm looking at me mate across the floodway there, and it's distance, you know, probably anywhere between 30 to 50 metres or whatnot. It's pretty deep, like 2 metres, you know, 2 metres deep. And I'm looking at him, and he's hanging for a durry, so I'm sitting there with a pack of stickies holding it up. And he's looking at me, and then the next thing you know, I pull out those Ziploc bags, hook it onto my fishing rod with a good sinker, and start casting them over. Right? So I'm casting over these durries. So he catches these durries. Right? I am. But the thing was, casting these durries, and he's on the phone to me. He goes, mate, look, you got any food? And I said, look, I've got a whole pack of sausages here. And
I've got a whole pack of sausages here.
Yeah, well, luckily I had a whole pack, because I kept them in the fridge anyway. I always carry food. So what I did was, I got those Glad Ziploc bags, so I started sticking 2 or 3 sausages in them, tie them out with a fishing line, braid, mind you, and cast it off to him. And next thing you know, he's catching them. And it's like, oh, beautiful. So basically, I saved this guy's life.
You did.
You know,
You did.
He could be stuck on the other side of the floodway for a couple of days.
I know. You saved his life and gave him cancer all at once. It's amazing.
Casting sausages and cigarettes.
Oh, definitely. You know, a man's got to do what a man's got to do, you know. The guy's in an unfortunate position, but on the other hand, I didn't make him starve for it. I was hanging him up. I don't smoke anyway, but I was lighting him up, so shit. No, maybe not, you know. And he's been already like 18 hours without a durry. He's like,
sweating bullets.
Pardon me. Oh, mate, look, I'm really hanging for it. I'm talking on the phone. I go, I've got a full packet right here, mate. Look at this. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Oh, Nick.
Good times.
Pretty good casting, Nick.
Shenanigans, yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you love to have been in the third car watching this happen between the two trucks?
Little bundles of sausages
What's he doing?
flying over
What's
the
he doing,
floodway.
Sean? I think he's putting sausages on the end of a fishing line.
Nick, what do you catch with those? Trace is in Inaloo. Hi, Trace.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good, Trace. When did you have to conserve your food and water?
Well, it was about a year or so ago. Probably timeline is probably wrong. We were heading to Carnarvon for a camping trip, and we thought we'd cut through Mount Augustus. That was a great idea to do that, stay the night. But the floods were there. We got caught both ways. We couldn't go back. We couldn't go forward. We were actually stuck there for 5 days with about 30 other people in the caravan park there. So we were all sharing food. We adopted a motorbike rider who was coming from Queensland, driving to Steep Point. All he had in his pack was food for one night and a packet of snakes. So he was actually able to negotiate food parcels by giving a snake to somebody for a meal. So he actually
snakes are used as currency.
Yeah. So he actually had the most power at that point in the caravan park. But we did also have a little bit of a card up our sleeve. We had a carton of beer that nobody knew.
Now, do you tell the rest of the villagers about the carton of beer, or do you hide it?
Well, we shared some to the Snake Man, and we did drink the rest secretly.
Yeah, of course. You don't want to let everyone know what you got stashed away. You know,
you've got to keep it staples.
Trace, did you at the time that you were stuck? Did you know how long you were going to be stuck for, or was it a little bit sort of unending?
We actually pulled in late that night, about 9 o'clock, and it was pouring down with rain, and we got up really early in the morning, about 4 o'clock. We started to drive out. We drove for an hour,
yes,
but all the floodways were just, the water was just running too fast. So we went back and we stayed there. And we actually couldn't get hold of the council. I think it was the Gascoyne council at the time. And they weren't able to even check the roads for us to see what was going on. So I was actually messaging a friend in Perth.
Yes.
Because we had Optus at the time, and you can only get Optus signal, so there's no Telstra there. So we also had the only phone that people could contact other people out of, except for the sat phone at Caravan Park. And people were cancelling their trips. There was people that were on their way to Exmouth to do the whale shark swimming.
Yeah.
They had to cancel their trip. It wasn't much fun.
No, you know what though? The power that you have. I watched The Walking Dead, and there's always an overlord that takes over a small village, and then they run it. With the power of her working phone and his bag of snakes alive, and God, they really could have had a stronghold in that entire area.
Don't forget the carton of beer.
And who would have thought being with Optus was a good thing?
Very specific to Mount Augustus, as it turns out. Thanks, Trace.
Let's go to Mark in Herne Hill. Hey, Mark.
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, good, buddy. We are talking about if you've ever had to conserve food and water. Have you?
Yeah, actually, funny. I read that thing about Burning Man this morning, and it took my memory back. And then you guys had this excerpt on, and I thought, hey, good time to call.
Yeah.
I was carting cattle out the back of Marble Bar going back a few years ago, and I'd been on the road for a couple of days, and I had a load of cattle on, had 2 trailers full of cattle, and I was going out from one station to another, and a big storm came in, and I was off on the dirt road, and I basically got stuck. I had 4 jelly babies and a 2.5 litre Coleman water bottle, and I was there for 48 hours.
Oh, Mark!
So 4 jelly babies. Do you do the math then and work out how much you're going to have?
But you don't know how long you're stranded for.
Don't.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know how long. So after getting stuck about just after dark on the first night, I thought, well, best you just pull up, because there was creek crossings and whatever ahead of me. So I just pulled up, and I thought, oh, well, 1 jelly baby gone, 3 left. And the people from the station flew a plane out the next day about 3 o'clock in the afternoon just to make sure I was okay, but they couldn't land anywhere.
So they just did a lap and went back.
Yeah, that's the most frustrating. Okay. Chuck down another bag of jelly babies, mate.
But also,
the truck. Yeah, we know where the truck was. It was still about 80 k's to go into where the station was to unload these cattle. So they're all on the back. I can't do anything about them.
Well, they're hungry too.
And I mean, I think if they could smell the jelly babies, there would have been a revolt.
Yeah. Also, I mean, it is you're eating 1 jelly baby every 12 hours or something, and there's a whole lot of prime beef on the back.
I know.
Pretty bad.
But when you are working at your jelly baby situation, would you eat the whole one jelly baby in one go, or would you
half?
I know I'd probably go heads, shoulders, necks, and toes. Head, shoulders, necks, and toes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much, you just a bite,
nibble.
A bite. There goes half. You have a little bit of a nibble.
Mark,
there goes the toes. There goes the head.
Why didn't you have a fridge on? We spoke to Nick earlier on. Did you have a fridge on board?
No. It was a pretty basic trip, and the station I was working for was, this is going back to 27, 28 years ago. So there wasn't a lot of, sort of creature comforts back then. So,
I bet.
You needed Nick with his fishing line full of sausages. Yeah.
Yeah, I sat there for 48 hours, basically, until they rescued me. So, 4 jelly babies. So I was getting a bit hungry by then.
I bet you were.
4 jelly babies.
No Burning Man for you. Thanks, Mark.
Good on you, Mark.
Sam's in Cardinia. Hello.
Hi, guys. How you going?
Good, buddy. Did you have to ration your food and water?
Yes, we did. Everyone else has brought up weather events, but ours wasn't quite as honest.
Yeah.
The boys and I were up in Lancelin driving our 4 drives along the beach.
Yep.
And one of the boys left early and gave us a phone call to let us know that the police had set up a vehicle inspection bay in town.
Yes.
So basically, he got a yellow sticker, and everyone who's gone through was getting yellow stickers. So we were left with a choice: we either stay on the beach until the police, we wait it out, or we go into town and definitely get a yellow sticker. So we had enough food for about one day. The police were doing the long weekend, so they were there all weekend long. But luckily, we had about 2 or 3 cartons of Carlton Dry each.
Sure.
So
I mean, priorities.
Yeah, exactly. So we spent the entire weekend getting blind and fishing all day every day.
Until you knew the coast was clear to drive out of town.
Yellow stickers in town.
So we had to call the police, mate, just to check to make sure that the blockade
That they'd gone.
that they'd gone. He gave us the all clear, and then we drove through.
So the blockade's down, you got the all clear. Did you go straight to get something to eat?
Oh, yeah, it was straight to the IGA. The bloody public park barbecues. Give me some bacon. Problem is, we're all big boys. You got 2 rugby players, a water polo player, and a power lifter living off one bucket.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'm surprised you only had 3 cartons each, too, didn't you, big fellas?
Well, it was only meant to be one night, not a whole weekend.
I know. Unplanned outage, you might say. Good work. Thanks, Sam.
God, they were so
Great
outstanding.
stories, everybody. Great stories.
This is the
Remember,
worst.
wherever you're going, just pack a little bit extra.
Can I say, this is a really difficult job when we've got something to give someone for the best story, but all of them with the best story.
So anyway,
They were,
Sean,
no.
you have to decide.
I think the only way we can go then on the back of that is to go to the very first person who started telling their story, and that was Nick. He's
Well,
gonna walk away.
Nick's great because he was a hero who rescued somebody else. Do you know what I mean?
Sam's a hero.
I do feel like what Sam did was heroic.
Tracy and Mark, they were fantastic as
They
well.
were great too.
Heroic slash
survivors, a group of survivors.
Walking the line of illegal.
Yeah, no, but I think what Sam did was truly inspirational.
Nick, you've won a Scarborough Live voucher valued at $300 to spend at participating businesses such as Rip Curl and Scarborough. Get down there. Fleece up.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
The 7 Seas. I've got scurvy.
The guys always say, the bigger the boat, the bigger the show. Head to the Club Perth Marine Boat Show September 15th to 17th at Perth Convention and Exhibition Centre. All details at perthboatshow.com.au.
Club Marine Perth Boat Show is back for 2023 to celebrate. We've got a Rottnest on at long lunch valued at $1,000 for you and a mate to win. And this is awesome. You get like return seaplane flights.
It's
amazing. As fancy lunch cocktails on arrival.
At our Solar, it's really good
Solar,
Italian there. You'll love it.
So good.
All right, all you have to do though, Nat, you've got to be the last man standing, so to speak, in the 7 Seas competition, Nath.
That's right. We have 7 questions. Every answer starts with the letter C.
And if you get it right, you get to answer the next question.
Yep.
So one person could go the whole way. And whoever answers the 7th one is the winner. Off to Rotto.
Could it be Rob from Leeming, who is going to sail the 7 Seas?
Hello, Rob.
Morning, guys.
Hey, Rob.
All right, remember, all of the questions, the answers start with C. Are you ready for...
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Question number 1. There's a lot of boats. The boats are battling one another. Or was that just
Freo
an
Harbour's
echo?
full on at the moment.
Yeah.
Is it an echo?
All right, Rob. In India, if you were celebrating Buddha Din, what day would it be?
Christmas Day.
Rob, you've sailed your first sea. Well done.
Rob.
Second C could be treacherous.
Second sea.
Rob, second C question is... Michelle Pfeiffer played this iconic character in a 1992 film.
Caddyshack?
Love Caddyshack.
He played the
not
character Caddyshack.
Sorry, Rob. Thanks for playing. We go
Balama.
to
Big hit of
Amanda in
Balama.
Rivervale. Same question, Amanda. Sean's going to ask you again.
Here we go. Michelle Pfeiffer played this iconic character in a 1992 film.
Starts with C.
I have no idea.
All right.
Thanks
you,
for playing,
Amanda.
Amanda.
Let's go to Jess in Byford. Hello, Jess.
Ahoy there, me hardy.
Ahoy.
You're a ripper, Jess.
All right. The question again,
Here we
Sean.
go. Michelle Pfeiffer played this iconic character in a 1992 film.
Catwoman.
Yeah!
Yes, you've made it through.
All right.
So question number 3, Jess. Which Mexican city is famous for spring break?
Oh, Chile?
It is. Wow.
Different country altogether.
Thank you for playing,
Let's go to
Jess.
Penny in Winthrop. Hi, Penny.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi,
Penny.
Penny.
Still on the third C.
Okay, starting with C. Which Mexican city is famous for spring break?
No idea.
Oh, my
Thanks for playing, Penny.
Wow.
Nathan.
Anita's in Vic
Morris.
Park. Hi, Anita.
Anita's hung up.
Bye, Anita. We go to Helena. We've done Penny. Yep.
Hi, Helena.
Hi, good morning.
Hi,
What an
Helena.
easy question, Helena.
Which Mexican city is famous for spring break, Helena?
Is it Cancun?
Of
course
it's
it is.
Cancun. Okay, we're off to the fourth C.
All right.
Helena,
here is the fourth C. What is the clear outer layer of the front of the eye called?
Cornea.
That's right. Knows her C's. Okay. Fifth C. Helena.
Australia is a part of this.
Commonwealth.
Here we go.
Hey,
Do you see what she's doing?
I hope she doesn't get sea sickness.
Oh, hello.
Yes, big horn.
We're up to the sixth C, Helena. Are you ready?
That's when you
Here we go.
nickname Big Horn.
You get one of these with a Cabbage Patch doll.
Oh, God. A cap?
Incorrect. Thank you for playing, Helena.
Cabbage Patch Cats.
Vicky's
Cats.
in Bull Creek. Hello, Vicky.
Oh, I heard cat.
Hello.
Cats.
Vicky, here is your question. This is the sixth C question. You get one of these with a Cabbage Patch doll.
You get one of these with a Cabbage Patch
That's
doll.
the question.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep, we need the answer. Time's up, I'm
Oh, my
afraid.
God.
Mike's in Melville. Hi, Mike.
Hi, guys.
There you go.
Mike,
The sixth C is really causing a stir,
it
isn't
is.
it?
you get one of these with a Cabbage Patch doll, Mike.
Okay. No idea. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Mike.
Starts with a C, we know that.
Yes.
All right.
Hello, Jordan.
Hello.
Jordan.
You don't want to hear a man's voice when you're asking this
Come
question,
on.
do you?
Jordan, you get one of these with a Cabbage Patch doll. What is it?
Is that a certificate?
Of course, it's a certificate. That means, Jordan, you get to take on the seventh C. You get this right, you win that amazing day out at Rotto.
Oh, Jordan.
Get it wrong and you've really shot yourself in the foot.
Jordan, do you listen to the show quite regularly?
Every morning, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
then
good.
you might have
You
what
might
it
know
takes. The seventh C. What character did Sean McManus dress as for Book Week?
Jordan? Thumbs up, Jordan. Jordan just went weirdly quiet.
He did. Pressure.
Candace is in Karrinyup. Hi, Candace.
Hi.
Hi,
It's
Candace.
the same question, and this is for the win,
This
Candace.
is the seventh C.
We know it starts with a C.
What character did Sean McManus dress as for Book Week?
Was it Cat in the Hat?
Of course it was, Candace. Candace, you have scored this amazing Rottnest Island long lunch valued at $1,000. So that's you're flying there by seaplane, and you'll get a welcome cocktail on arrival and gorgeous four-course exclusive lunch at Isola Bar Echibo on Rottnest.
You get a family pass to the Perth Boat Show as well. Free time on
Free
on
time.
Rottnest.
You can't
Mate,
put a price
pointed
on
that
that.
out. That's
Go
brilliant.
snorkeling, have the best time of your life.
There you
Selfie
go.
quokka.
Amazing.
And Candace, what does your name begin with?
C.
There we
She's
go.
the 8C.
It's meant to be. All right, we'll be sailing the seven seas again tomorrow, so study up on things that start with C.
Yeah, just look up C on the internet.
Do your homework.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Tell everybody what you just said.
Okay, for Father's Day, I bought my dad a couple of cartons of beer. And I have not bought a carton of beer for years and years and years. Or I haven't even, or maybe I have and I haven't taken notice of the price. But $63 a carton.
What were you buying?
Yeah.
What sort of beer does Brian drink?
Northern
Yeah.
Super Crisp.
Yeah, so they're 3.5s. On that, so I went to the bottle shop the other
not
day and
even
I only
full
bought
strength,
4
Nathan.
packs.
I know, not even full strength. Is it more expensive if it's full?
Yeah.
What's that?
I bought the 4 because everything comes in a 4 pack. So now they used to go to everyone got a 6 pack.
What's
Now
a
they
4-pack going to do?
That's a really good
You
point.
need to buy 3 of them.
Anyway, they're about $17 to $18 for a 4 pack of beer.
So it's what we used to pay for a six-pack.
It's insane.
Happy Father's
Oh.
Day, Brian.
Cost of
He's
living,
going to
Nathan.
enjoy that.
Cost
That'll
of
be
living.
gone by when?
Right? Oh, it's
Wednesday?
gone already.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Sean.
It's time to play Cirque to Soleil.
Let's hear it for Cirque du Soleil Soleil Crystal, a breakthrough ice experience from the best seats in the house with Bankwest.
All right, now is your chance to score 2 premium Bankwest best seats to see Cirque du Soleil Crystal, and we're throwing in $100 worth of food and beverage as well.
It's Callum versus Kerry this morning. We'll start with you. Callum, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Callum. Do you know music very well, Callum?
Oh, I would like to think so. I hope so.
Oh, good, Cal.
Well, do you reckon Callum knows music better than you, Kerry?
Hello, Kerry.
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Well, here's the deal, right? So usually when we do a competition, you have to guess the one song, right? Not today. You're going to be guessing 2 songs. We're going to be playing 2 songs at the same time. They're going to be switching back and forth from each other. All right? The first person to be able to tell us the correct song title of both of those songs will take that point. Now, you can jump in and have a guess at any time.
That's right.
If you get it wrong, we'll just keep on
We'll keep
going and you
playing.
can have another guess.
Okay, so you'll be buzzing in with your names. Let's test your buzzers. Callum.
Callum.
Kerry.
Kerry.
Okay, now, it's the best of 5.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the Cirque 2-song play, as Sean would say.
Are we ready for round 1?
I think we are.
We're ready. Here we go.
Callum.
Yes, Callum.
Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus.
Mm-hmm.
And Places.
No, you do have one right.
Yes, all right.
Play some more.
We'll continue.
Kerry.
Yes, Kerry.
Wrecking Ball and Set Fire to the Rain.
No.
No.
We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Here we go.
Callum.
Yes, Callum.
Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus and Walk Alone by Ricky Lee.
It is a Ricky Lee
It's
song,
not
but it's not called Walk Alone.
All right, we'll continue.
Kerry.
Yes, Kerry.
Wrecking Ball and Unstoppable.
No. We'll keep going.
Callum.
Yes, Callum.
Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus and On My Own by Ricky Lee.
He's on the board.
I've got another 4 of these.
1-0. Great. I like the way we workshopped it. You know what I mean?
It was friends. It was friends working together.
Time for round 2.
I think this one might be a bit easier.
Oh,
we'll see.
Okay. Well, we don't know. We're not playing.
Here we go. Round 2.
Kerry.
Yes, Kerry.
Cheap Thrills and 8 Mile.
Cheap Thrills is right.
Cheap Thrills is right.
Cheap
All right,
Thrills is
we'll,
right.
We'll start again. Keep going, I should say.
Callum.
Yes, Callum.
Is it Cheap Thrills by Sia and Lose Yourself by Eminem?
Yes, it was.
Kerry did all the hard work for you, didn't she? Callum leads 2-0.
All right.
Means if you get the next one, if Callum gets the next one right, he wins.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens.
Wish that I could stay your life, stay forever. This ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna not afraid to close my eyes and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got. Life's a game made for every to do one, and love is the prize.
Callum.
Yes, Callum.
Callum.
Wake Me Up by Avicii and Rockabye Baby.
Are we giving that?
Or Rockabye?
We'll allow it. We'll allow it. Callum's taking it out, everybody. You're off to Cirque du Soleil Crystal at RAC Arena in premium best seats. And $100 worth of food and beverage for you as well, Callum. Well played.
Amazing. That was a lot harder than
Well done.
Well done. Callan, and not just that, you gave the artist's name as well, which is something we didn't ask for.
No.
So, Callan, unbelievable
Extra information.
stuff.
Well played.
All right, everybody. Cirque du Song Play. We'll be back tomorrow.
And Sean will practice it between now and then. So
What's it called?
Cirque du Song Play. No.
We should see a Sean.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Father's Day yesterday, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
it was.
did you go?
It was it was all right. Yeah, we had a lot of things on, a lot of kids' sport in particular on. So, I woke up in the morning, but my kids are now older, so to get them out of bed before 9 o'clock on a Sunday is an absolute mission.
Yeah.
I saw one of my sons, Cooper, I saw him probably for 5 minutes before 12, and I was just running out the door. And he'd had a belter the night before, so he looked like he was dying. You know that one?
Yeah.
He's like, happy birthday, Dad.
Your 17-year-old son.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, I'm against it, but I can't stop him.
Well,
In a nutshell.
it's undiluted cordial.
Yeah.
That's all it
Goes
is,
straight
because he's
to their
underage.
heads.
The
No
oldest,
wonder he's thirsty.
Yeah.
the oldest was, I saw him, but the youngest two, they came in and gave me a hug and happy birthday, and Megan made me breakfast, so that was nice. We were talking about going out for dinner later that night, but by the end of the day we were all a bit knackered.
Because you had footy grand final. Sonny had a grand final.
She had a grand final. We had my team had a prelim final, which won, and it goes all day. So I was satisfied.
Presents?
Satisfied.
I mean, it's all about presents, even though they're bought with your money.
I think I was.
How would the present thing go?
You weren't.
No, Megan went to the shop, so I did ask for a pair of new pair of sneakers and stuff, and she got me ones that I didn't like. But
what'd she get you? What did you?
I don't like the colours.
Well, what are the colours?
Yeah, they're Asics. They're like bluey something or other.
No,
What did you want?
we want we like simple sneaker, don't we? We like the blacks, we like the whites, we like the greys. We don't want to.
Or maybe purple.
So, and then she got me a colourful couple of gym bits and pieces, which I need. I need at the moment.
Some Lululemons
but
and a crop top.
the top doesn't fit.
Because you're too
I've had it blown
too
out over the
massive.
last 4 days. You know what I mean?
Because you've been a massive muscle since you've been doing all your push-ups.
No, since I haven't exercised for five
because you
days
had
now.
the medical procedure.
Yep.
You've just withered away.
But all in all, I've got to say, that's the best I've been treated in a long time.
So
that's nice.
So this is the best in recent memory. Best Father's Day?
Yep, so I'm really happy.
Yeah. My dad's been sprouting lies lately. It happened during his birthday and it happened at Father's Day. He says, I quote, I don't want anything.
Good one,
And
Brian.
I said to him, you can't say that. He goes, why? I said, because you want all of it.
That's great comedy, Brian. Well done.
He wants all of it. He wants all of it. The thing is that he just what's happening now is you're not telling me what you want because you can't verbalise one thing.
You can't articulate.
Because there's 1,000 things going through your brain
what'd
at
you
the
get
same
him?
time. I got him a couple of cartons of beer and then I said to him, pick out something that you want. So for his birthday, I end up getting him a new whippersnipper.
Oh, good idea.
And for Father's Day, a Lamborghini.
Father's Day. Yeah, exactly. But he doesn't want. He wants
for nothing.
He wants for nothing.
What you should start doing, Nathan, is just go into the shed when he's not looking, and grab something, wrap it up, and give it back to him.
He would not know that he bought that ukulele for $15.
He's got everything in
on
there.
sale from Big W.
Yes.
He wouldn't know. It's still in the box.
He's a 10-year-old bread maker, never used.
I did. We saw heaps of photos of people with their dads at Mother's Day, so it was great. I love to see everybody getting celebrated in that way because I've had a problem with Mother's Day for years that we all celebrate our mums, and I do because we love our mums.
Dads
but sometimes we leave the dads out.
Dads get the slops.
Yesterday was really great.
Yeah.
You don't.
So
it's no fun making your dad a card.
Ever gets you any attention. No, nothing. Yeah.
Nathan, Nat and Sean in podcast form.
Time for us to get out of here. But tomorrow, again, another round of the 7 C's where we ask 7 questions. All the answers start with C. And the prize is $1,000 awesome day out at Rotto, including you get there by seaplane.
Yeah, no, that's mint, man.
Yeah, Cirque du Song Play will be back tomorrow as well, playing 2 songs at the same time where people have to guess them. Unbelievable. It was really good this morning,
Yeah,
Callan.
Callan was really good.
It was good. Ross, how are you, mate?
Always good. Can you say the competition with the song thing again, Sean?
Cirque du Song Play.
Yeah, when you slow it down, you get there.
Yeah, I know, but I never slow it down.
He has to slow it down and squint, and then he can do it.
Sean lives his life 100 miles an hour.
Yeah,
that's right.
Dua Lipa listening out for that for 100 grand or 100 in the hand now, though. The song you said would be easy to karaoke to.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's it.
Follow the bouncing ball.
Non-stop hits all day.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.